So, we are back again guys sa panibagong episodes ng ating reaction na video. At ngayon ay nagbabalik ulit tayo dito kay 𝗙𝗙𝗟𝗪𝗪. At ito ay pinamagatang Scary Compilation V32. So, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe ay mag-subscribe ka na. Nandyan lang po sa baba yan. Then, ano pang hinihintay natin? Daspodado. Let's go na.
An urban explorer visits an He would have held off from visiting this place. It was only after posting this video that a local resident commented on the history of this home. According to them, a mother and her two sons used to live there. But, unfortunately, something really tragic happened to them. One day, one of her sons goes missing. Then, a few days later, the mother is found dead, along with her other son, who she murdered before taking her own life.
Mother and son found dead. Oh my God. Uy, 1986. Sunday, August 20, 1980.
The horrible incident that took place inside this home has led local residents to believe that the house is cursed and that a sinister presence resides inside. The video that was captured may just prove
Grabe.
that. This is
Nakakatakot
what
naman
was
yung...
caught.
Ang creepy, ano? Ito siguro yung yung bahay na mag-ina. Dami pating gamit. Mga nagkalatan, Sus, ang creepy na second floor. Putik. Oh. Yari tayo dyan, par. Uy! Posibleng yun, pusa yun. Di lang talaga siya kita.
A face can be seen from inside the ceiling. It's not clear as to who or what was inside, but it's obvious that somebody or something was up there. Now, it might be the case that the thing up there is actually a squatter, but given the history of this place, one can't help but think that this might have been a
Sayang,
paranormal
creepy,
encounter,
hayop.
and
Tingnan mo naman,
perhaps the sinister entity that is
Yung mismo ang labas talaga. Sobrang creepy, ayun,
that this might have been a
Puro
paranormal
da,
encounter, and
sanga.
perhaps the
Tanga
sinister
ba yun?
entity that is said to live there. But as always, I'll let you decide as to what this might have been. Ghost or something else. Let me know what you think. Morales Debbie and her friends are tubing through a canal when they capture something creepy on camera. This video was taken on July 8th of 2018, but prior to this date, about 5 years ago, someone had drowned in the same canal that Morales is in. Little does she know that she and her friends would capture something disturbing. Take a look.
Ano yun?
It was only after posting the video on Facebook
Wala na
and
yung
being told
babae.
by viewers about this
Babae.
that she
Mahabang buhok.
noticed. Viewers think that this could have been the
Ano? Ano, mukha. Buhok. Ay, no, buhok.
ghost of the victim who had drowned. Others think
Tayang
that this could have been
haba.
something else,
Gagi.
perhaps a creature. No one knows
Holy
for sure,
shit,
but it
may.
seems like more people believe that this might be the spirit
Una, hindi ko napansin yun
of a deceased who appears to be reaching for the water tube to save itself. Unfortunately, it doesn't know that it's too late. But of course, what are your thoughts?
So,
Paranormal or not? It's the middle of the night, and O Deject is on his phone when something downright creepy happens. In the corner of his room, there's a
Yung tao?
doll. 𝗙𝗙𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪
Ano yun, nakatayo lang yan dyan?
writes, I was on my phone in my room when I heard something. This is what
May
he
narinig
caught.
siya sa something. Okay. Ano yan? Ba't parang nakano lang siya, nakatayo lang? May mukha ba yan? Parang wala. Kat naman siya yun, talagang mapapamura ka eh. Ewan ko lang. Gumalaw.
The doll appears to have moved by itself. Now, it could be the case that friction was responsible for this. But regardless of whether or not this was something paranormal, the video is still
Tae. Ang creepy. Whew.
nonetheless pretty creepy. The question still remains though, as not enough evidence is given to prove either claim. Did friction have to do anything with this? Or did it actually move on its own?
Kung ikaw ba man ay nakakita ka ng ganyan tapos hindi ka makagalaw sa sobrang takot.
What do you think?
Ano
Brian
mo nang-
Ramirez is in his backyard when he sees something inside his house that scared the living hell out of him. Brian writes, I was home alone when I took my dog out to the backyard to go to the bathroom. As I was waiting for him to finish, I look up to my parents' bedroom and see this.
Ay putragis yan.
Regardless of whatever this was,
Gogi.
there's no way that Brian was able to sleep that same night. Talk about nightmare fuel. This is creepy.
Oo. Yup. Ang creepy par. Legit.
Susie Solmori lives in a 3-story house with lots of stairs and several rooms. Out of all the rooms, there's one in particular that she stays away from. On the 3rd floor, there's a large vacant room with a painting of a sun on one of its walls. She doesn't know why, but there's
Gilbert.
something about this painting
Gilbert is mine.
that makes her feel uneasy. It may be the ambience of the room, but she can't help but feel like the painting is responsible for the dreaded feeling she gets whenever she walks in.
Ang creepy nung Ang creepy nito. Hindi naman masyado.
Thinking it's all in her head, she tries her best to ignore this feeling. But then, one day, Susie encounters something that scared the living daylights out of her. Susie is home alone when she captures the following on camera. Susie ends the video there, but little does she know that things were about to get worse. One day, Susie's niece is playing inside the room, and while spying on her, she captures this.
What I heard that. I heard that. I'm not stupid. I'm very smart. I'm the smartest kid in class. Okay, not really.
Ay, may kinakausap yung bata par.
Do you want this or do I keep it? I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Her niece appears to be talking to the painting, as though she's having a conversation with it. Susie didn't like this, and so she asked her as to who she was talking to. This is what she said.
Did you like him?
Yeah, Gilbert's like one of my best friends.
Okay. Itong painting na to, yun pala yung kanyang kinakausap. Okay.
Where did he come from?
I
Yun pala
don't
yun.
know. man that used to live here painted it.
Is Gilbert friendly? Does he speak to you?
Yeah,
What does he say?
because they don't pray.
Susie doesn't know what to make of this. It seems that her niece had befriended Gilbert, the painting on the wall. She's made an imaginary friend, but the things said by the so-called friend doesn't sit well with Susie.
What does he say? Sabi ng babae. Ang sabi naman nitong batang babae is, I don't pray. Oh.
And so, she decides to spy on her once more. But this time, she captures something even more strange. Her niece appears to be looking for something underneath the floorboard. It was only after her niece had fallen asleep that she decided to investigate the spot. She checks it out and ends up finding something disturbing. Take a look.
Looks like it comes up.
It has words on it. Holy shimay. Diyos ko, delikado yan par. Kapag ikay naglaro ka niyan. Gagi. Kahit ako eh. Ang creepy, parang clown yung yung
The
sun.
sun that
Sheesh.
Here is a photo of the house from 1916.
Oh, ang ganda ha.
And it was built in 1902. So this would be the first or one of the first families to live in this house. As you
Ay.
can see, there are 6 people present in the photo. And looking at the English census records, I found that the father would be called John, the mother was called Maud. Next to her on the balcony is a daughter, Dorothy. The birth of a little boy called Gilbert was also registered here in 1911. So he would be about 5 or 6 in this photo. I'm unsure why he's not with the rest of his family in the photo, what they did to him. I just have an overwhelming feeling that something really terrible happened to him at the hands of his own family. The weirdest part is that this is where the sun painting is situated in the house. That's his room.
Gilbert was the name of a child who used to live in her house and whose room has the painting of the sun, which seems to have been named after him. She has yet to post more info on the history of her home. For now,
Gilbert, siguro lalaki yun. Pang lalaking pangalan eh, di ba? Gilbert.
she continues researching in the hopes of putting an end to this mystery. Is Gilbert the supposed ghost that talks to her niece? Or is it something else?
Grabe yun par. So anyway, yun lang. Ingat, God bless in the next one na video. Paalam.